Yay! You made it! I am deeply grateful to have you here at the Relax and Restore program. I am excited about our 6 weeks together. And this is what we're going to dive into. We're going to move, rest, sleep, and eat. How about that for a practice? So in order to really relax and let go, it's not as simple as it seems. Perhaps you've heard a friend of yours tell you that, hey, why are you so stressed? What are you so anxious about? Just let it go. And sometimes that can almost feel like an insult, because if it was that easy to relax, if it was that easy to let go, you would have done it a long time ago. And so this is why it's a practice. In order to let go, we need to feel comfortable. We need to feel safe enough that something or someone is holding us. It's almost like you're trying to tickle yourself, right? It just doesn't work. So that's why we sometimes need a coach, a teacher, a partner, or a mentor who can tickle us, who can help us hold the space so that we can surrender. And to relax and let go is not the same thing as giving up. It demands a great deal of courage to let go. And to be more specific, how are we going to do this, and what is this course all about? Well, first of all, you will receive videos. You will receive a workbook that you can download, and I recommend that you print it, but it's also a PDF, and you can write on your computer or on your laptop, whatever, is straight into the workbook. So make all the notes that you can and really use the workbook. And you will also receive some audio files where I am guiding you in practices where you do not need to visually see me, where I want you to close your eyes and just dive into the practice by listening to my voice. We also have a really strong Soul Work Club community. And if you haven't already, you're gonna get an invitation to the Facebook group with members only. And I highly recommend you to use this community to talk to me, to talk to other fellow friends and beings in there about their journeys. There are no stupid questions, and dare to share what is true for you. And I promise you that you will be met with love and compassion and understanding, and also some great tips from people who have been in the same situation as you. We are always much, much more similar than we are not. So, what I want us to do this coming 6 weeks is to move. We're going to move with yin practices and yang practices. The yang practice is an active part of movement, but it is not a stressful part of movement. So we're moving and really inviting the entire nervous system to wake up. And then in the yin practice, I invite you to let go. It's a classical yin yoga practice where you surrender and let go. You're going to have 2 videos in each new phase. When it comes to resting, again, it sounds easy. You're just going to rest on the couch watching some TV or watching some series or anything like that. But that is actually not resting. When I talk about resting, we're going to do meditation, guided meditations. We're going to do breath work, and we're going to do a deep relaxation that is a favorite of mine that is called Yoga Nidra. And it is a guided relaxation that you can do however often as you want, and it gives amazing results. When it comes to sleep, there is a whole chapter on quality sleep, on how to get the quality sleep in the workbook, where I'm giving you tools on what not to do before you go to bed and what you should be doing before you go to bed, what hours you should be sleeping, how to optimize your sleep so that you can start to get energy back into your system. And last but not least, we're going to eat. There's a whole lot of eating in the Soul World Club, and you find a chapter on this called Soul Food. And in Soul Food, we're going to give you recipes on brain power recipes, on brain power smoothie, and on which food you should eat in order to reduce brain fog. Because as you might have heard in Chinese medicine, our belly is considered our second brain and where much of our intelligence and our health is situated in. Yeah? So it's a really important chapter, and I invite you to take it in as much as you can. So these 6 weeks are divided into 3 different phases. The first phase is called relaxation, and it's the first and second week. The second phase is called restore, and that is where you start to take in more. After the letting go, the relaxing, that's where we can start to build ourselves back. And then in the third and final phase of rejuvenation, the last 2 weeks of the program, that is where we actually can start to put a little bit more challenging movements in, and you can start to really create yourself from the inside and out. Set your goals, set your intentions, and all that juicy stuff. And all that stuff also happens in the soul surfing section. So before you begin each new phase, 1, 2, or 3, I want you to listen to the soul surfing audio and read the chapter in the notebook, because that's also where we set the intention and where you plan your coming weeks ahead. You plan when you're going to do your meditation, when you're going to do the relaxation, when you're going to do your movement practices, how long you're going to sleep for, etc. So that you have a plan that supports and nourishes you. This is also where we're going to do some of the really fun stuff, like how to set smart goals. You're going to start having a daily gratitude list. And also one of my favorite exercises is in there, and it's called cycles. And it is a really great and functional way to work through your emotions. And last but not least, before we dive in together, I want to read a little quote from you, from one of the members in the group. The most important thing to take away is this: your symptoms is a message. And sure, that message can be a little scary, but on the other side of fear, the life that you really want to live awaits you. Now it's time to claim that life and dive into this program. So open up your workbook, listen to the soul surfing number 1, and we're off. See you on the other side.